D.A.R.T Automotive back again with another banger car review unit. Today we have a 2017 BMW X1. This unit is very lovely. The color, the black, it's so menacing. It looks so much better in person. It looks good on camera, but believe me when I say it looks so much better in person. The rims are lovely, the side skirting is lovely, and the color really pops with these rims, you know. And wait until you see the interior. It comes with the keyless and kick feature for the trunk. So you kick the trunk and it opens, you know. Very spacious. You have more storage underneath here, you know. You have deep side pockets here. You have your mesh to keep stuff in. You have a charging port around back. You know, you can drop the seats from here. You know, I'll show you that shortly. And you can also remove this cover here if you want to carry heavier items. You know, you just take it out like that and you put it underneath. And you can carry a lot more heavier items. This piece can also be removed, and now look at your cargo real estate, you know what I mean. All right, so let me show you how it looks with the seats folded. So you just press this button right here and it releases the lock for the seat, and you can push forward, and the same for this one here. And I believe this one carries down the center one as well. And there you go, look at that trunk space. It's a bright day, but there's a lot of cargo space. I'm gonna pull back up the seat and then we're going to dive around into the front and back seats area. With the seats now back in position, we're going to put back in the trunk net or blinds right there. Now with everything back in position, you can close the trunk several ways. You can close it right here. So this button closes the trunk only. This closes all doors and the trunk. Or you can kick to close, or you can hold on the key physically. But let me show you again. You kick and the trunk closes. Let's dive around to the back seat. These box seats are very spacious. Look at the cargo, the leg room around here. Check this out. I am 6'1", and at 6'1", I have so much space around back. Look at that. And I'm 6'1". You got your armrest right here. Cup holders, AC vents, and charging port. Let's dive around into the front. And by the way, these seats are reclining, so you can adjust the angle to your liking by pressing the string right here, you know. So if you like a more upright position, you can get it like that, or you can recline the seats like that. It can come all the way forward up to this angle, you know. And another thing that some people don't know about the X1s, you can actually pull the seats forward. Let me try and do that. It's hard to do with one hand holding the phone, but let me I had to pause the camera for a second there. But yes, you can pull the seats forward, you know. And when you want to push it back, you press, there's a button right here, you press it and you pull back, you know. So you can adjust the how far along you want it right there. This vehicle comes with keyless entry, so that means if you're at the car, you can come like this to open, or you can come like this to close. If you hold on long enough, it will also fold in the mirror. And if your mirrors are down, it will wind it up as well. So let's dive on into the interior. This model is very lovely. It comes with the heads-up display firstly. So you see that 0 right there. Let me see if I can dive in and focus the camera. But right there you see 0. That is the heads-up display. You can see so many things right here. Your call log, your music, etc. You can, everything is just right there in front of your side. You know, you don't have to look down and you don't have to look over here to do anything. That feature is like literally my favorite feature in a car. If a car doesn't have that feature, it doesn't make any sense, you know. And once you experience it for the first time, you will never want to go back to anything else, you know. The chocolate interior on this car is very lovely. So the black exterior, chocolate interior, very lovely. The interior is in really good condition, you know. And it has all the other features of most X1s. The ones purchased at A.T.L, they tend to not have as many features as the vehicles that are imported by used car dealers, because A.T.L sells base models X1. So this one, I should also mention, is 4-wheel drive. So this supports the X drive system. If you look at the A.T.L model, they tend to be S drive, which don't make no sense. If you have an SUV, why are you buying an SUV if it's not 4-wheel drive? That makes no sense, right? You have the climate control right here. You have heated seats. In Jamaica, people say, why heated seats? But why not heated seats? If you have back pain, or you're coming from the gym, or you just have a little muscle ache or whatever it may be, you turn on your heated seat, it warms the seat, and it reduces the stress or the burden on that area. It soothes that area. So I love the heated seats. And if you never used it before and you're having any back pain or thigh pain or whatever pain on the lower back or legs, you turn on your heated seats. It will soothe it, you know. Works for me. Lovely unit. Armrest, storage unit here, other storage underneath here. And you have a glove box with your car documents in there. Any customer that's lucky enough to purchase this unit shall be pleased. And by the way, you can open your trunk from right here and close it as well. Also, the car has ambient lighting that wraps all the way around to the back. You can see it right there. It's just because it's bright out, you're not really seeing it. But let me zoom in. You see that red light right there? That's the ambient lighting. At night, it looks a lot more better. You know, it wraps all the way around. I'm gonna put a video in right now. Look at that beautiful ambient lighting as it wraps all the way around the back. And check this out. The heads-up display, very handy. You can see it right there. Let me zoom in. So using 0 kilometers as you drive, the speed will display on the windshield. If someone calls, you will display there, and you can make call. But my phone is not connected, so hence you won't see the call log. But you can make calls while driving without taking your head off the road, and you can change your music and see what song is playing and choose from there. Really lovely. But damn, look at this ambient lighting. Lovely. And you can change the color too. All right, so we're back. Let me show you the comfort exit. So when you turn off the car, let's say your windows were down, you know, and you want to wind up your window and fold in the mirror, you just press this here right here, hold on it, the windows will wind up and the mirrors will fold in. So you don't have to get back in your car to wind up the windows or anything. Lovely unit. Any customer that is lucky enough to purchase this or any one of our other units shall be pleased. You know what I mean? Hit us up at 876-223-0995. That's 876-223-0995.